handshake. No music, but that's okay. Here we go, Mike.
Hey. Right on. How are you guys? All right. Doing good myself. I am trying to get a job. Anybody trying to get a job right now? Hire this man. I work freelance, so I email prospects, and I'll be like, hey, I'm just looking for a job. And I sent this beautiful email to this job, and I signed the email. I said, hope you have a good week, and I pressed send, and then I realized I spelled hope wrong. Okay, I left the P out of hope, so. Oh, you have a good week. That's what it said. I felt so bad. I tried to send a follow-up email, to apologize. I ended up calling her a bitch. I was like, what, just forward this to a pimp. So I'm working for a pimp now. Doing pimp walk stuff. No, it is fun. I used to work at a preschool. Anybody work with kids before? Yeah, all right, they're schmucks. There can be sweet sometimes, but this 4-year-old called me Gabram. Like, he got lucky, right? He got pretty lucky on that one. At first I was a little upset, but then I was like, you precocious little prick, But then I was thinking, like, there aren't really, like, children's books about homosexuality, really. Like, maybe one, there's no Curious About George. There's no Where Are All the Wild Things? Right? There's no Frog and Toad are friends with benefits. There's no The Giver and the Taker. All I'm saying is there's no The Very Hungry Human Centipede, and I think there should be. It's gross, I know. That's why I'm telling you all in public. So speaking of animal, I've been watching these animal shows, the David Attenborough animal shows. They're amazing, right? There's this caterpillar that repels from a tree, and he gets himself kidnapped by these ants. Okay, the ants bring him into this ant hole, all right? The caterpillar starts making this, the queen ant noise, and so the ants are feeding the caterpillar. And the caterpillar is getting huge, all right? It's still in the cocoon, but it's getting huge, right? And they're feeding it, and 2 years go by, 2 years of this. All of a sudden it turns into a butterfly, and the ants are like, what the fuck? Like, we're amazing parents, Like, if that happened to humans, that'd be insane, right? Like, you bring the baby home from the hospital, you raise her for 18 years. Your kid's like, Mom, Dad, I'm moving out. And your parents are like, do you need any help moving? And the kid's like, no, I'm a helicopter. Peace. There's a hermaphrodite fish. That's pretty insane, right? A fish that can turn into a woman fish. Not a fish, a fish. A woman fish can turn into a man, which, there's no fish doctors. They're just doing it, like, on the spot, And I would like to know, what it's like to be a woman for a minute, I want to know what it's like to appreciate Beyonce like everybody else, And I think women want to know what it's like to be a man, They want to know what it's like to be able to walk away from a family with no regrets, I think it'd be exciting. I don't know. It is exciting times. I'm into health technology. Anybody like health technology? I just don't think we have anything better than the Fitbit, really. Like, to really know what's going on in your body. Like, that's all we have that we can tell what's going on. Like, we can't. I want to be able to walk home, walk in my door. And like, I want a voice to come on the PA system and say, Abram, you don't have cancer today. Good job. Go watch TV. You're fine. Like, we don't have anything like that. We have something that counts your steps. Like, I want something that can tell me what my heart is doing. Not, I don't need an autistic wristband. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think we can do better. We have all these drugs, there's this drug called Cruidia. Remember this drug? It was like supposed to be good for your memory, and like it's good for old people to help them like remember, like, oh, my grandson's birthday, I finally remembered, You know, but like there are some things you don't want to remember, right? You know, like, cause I don't want to remember the time my uncle blew on my nipples at a barbecue. Thanks, Korea. You know, I wanted to forget about that. That didn't really happen. That's just a joke. I'm a pretty even-keeled dude. I'm getting help. No. I grew up with a single mother, no relation. She just lived with us. Just got her in. You look like us. Get in here. We named her Judy. Good lady, though. Kind of boring. We hung out recently, and all we did was watch Naked and Afraid. Which made sense, because that's how we both first met. She reminds me every year. Good lady. Definitely boring. I gotta get higher on my mom. Because you know when you're high, everything's more interesting. I don't know if you knew this. That's why judges don't get high, you know? You know, they hear the word objection, they're like, objection, that's a cool word. Sustained, you know? Then you go to prison for kicking a guy. Like, I just kicked the guy. Well, your judge was high. Alright. Yeah. Grandma's dead. Anybody else? It's fine. It would have been weird if she lived. It would have been weird if she lived after what she'd been through, which was a wood chipper. Yeah, just kidding. It was a tree chopper, actually. No, just kidding. It was a leaf muncher. Anyway, she's dead. Did you guys do this when your grandma died? I don't know why we did this, but some families do. You open up the window so the soul can leave. You guys do this? We did this, and I was like, Mom, what are we doing this for? We have screens. Like, she's gonna come out like spaghetti, you know? She gets to heaven, everybody calls her spaghetti ghost. You know, because people are racist in heaven. Heaven does not cure racism, kids. You know, they go marching in the ghost streets, they go, we don't want to be called spaghetti ghosts. Everyone's like, well, what do you want us to call you? They go, noodle floater. All right, we'll call you noodle floater. Wait a minute, are you gonna call us that in a derogatory way? Well, no, around our families we'll call you spaghetti ghost. Around our friends we'll call you noodle floater, and when you're around we'll call you spirit strings. How's that sound? All right. Yep, good times. She was a good lady. Let's all bow our heads. It's not that kind of show. Let's see here. Anybody on a date? Who's dating? What's happening there? You guys on a date?
Yeah.
Cool. Where'd you guys meet?
Colorado.
Colorado? You just were in the state of Colorado somewhere?
Yeah.
Right on. Are you lying to me? Oh, cool. I'm from New Mexico. You guys been there?
Yeah.
Good talk. A lot of people are meeting on the old online, which is what I'm trying to do. It's fine. Like I was in a long relationship. We broke up. I wanted to have breakup sex. I've never had breakup sex. Like she was like, no, we broke up, and I was like, well, let's get back together for 4 minutes or whatever. Because sex can be long. It'd be great if all the women just fucking left. Right? It can be long. I don't know. The dating thing is weird. I don't know. I just like swiping. I just like the action. I like throwing people in the garbage. You know? My name's Tiffany. I like sarcasm. Yeah, sure. You know, I'm Jennifer with one N. You spelled your name wrong, dipshit. Get out. Not putting up with it. No, not Abe Rabinowitz. Not this Jew. No, I am Jewish. You know you're Jewish if somebody says, "Hey, you're Abe. Are you Jewish?" And your answer is, you know, a little bit. No, I am trying to date. I miss the. I'm excited about the adventure of being single. You know, because I was hooking up with a girl not too long ago. We were hooking up, and we hadn't seen each other naked. And she like stops me abruptly, and I was like, "What's going on?" She's just like, "Look, Abram, before we do this, I just want you to know that my tits look like dog noses." And I was like, what breed? Because I'm a dog person, and if they look like dachshund noses, my dachshund was ran over by a car when I was 14. And I don't want to cry right now. Thank you guys very much. You're an awesome audience. Have a good night.